Welcome all my fellow YouTubers, Cigaraddiction back here with another video. First off, I'd like to thank everybody, all that has subscribed to my channel. I have over 100 subscribers. I just broke the 100 a couple of days ago, and it was a big leap for me. I thought that was really cool. Kids were really excited too. And it's all you guys. So I want to thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I'm glad you guys like the videos. Today, I pulled out a CAO Brasilia. Great little stick. Nice fatty, and for the price, you just can't go wrong. Great cigar, burns great every time. The fun thing about that cigar, for some reason, is it goes really well with a nice red. Feeling really happy that the sun's out. We've been dealing with dumps of snow, dump after dump after dump. It was a long winter, a lot of snow, a lot of shoveling, and it seems to be slowing down now. The weather's picking up. It's looking really good out here. Been trapped in the smoking lounge, aka the garage, for a few months. And to be honest with you, it started getting really old. Spring just hit a couple days ago. Started hearing the birds chirping, the geese coming back. Good time to be alive. The cigar's great. It's a Maduro. Burns amazingly, like I said. Amazing medium flavor, I'd say. Oh man, I'm just excited. I'm just really happy to be outside smoking. It's awesome. I also wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about changing my lifestyle, changing it up. And I guess one of the big things I wanted to change up was the life that my family and I are living in the concrete jungle. Everywhere you turn to, there's a house next to you, and you know, the neighbor's 6 feet away from you. It's annoying. No privacy. Everybody's in your business all the time. And we decided to make a change. We decided that we are going to sell the house in this concrete jungle and get out of here. Gonna head out into the woods, get ourselves a nice acreage, and live life as life was intended to be lived. Now, my son was diagnosed a couple years ago with ADD, ADHD, whatever, same difference. So we've been making changes in our lifestyles. Cutting out sugars, cutting out the gluten, cutting out a lot of the garbage that we eat. And so we decided to start growing our own. Now, I know you guys are probably saying, well, this guy's in the city. How the heck is he growing his own food? Well, I'm gonna show you. This is how I'm doing it. I've pretty much taken over our office space, and I've decided to use a portion of it to grow my own fruit and veggies. I've got peppers over here up top. I've got fresh basil anytime I need it. My little seedlings. I've got lavender, I've got apples growing, I've got strawberries, I've got mandarins, I've got sweet peppers, I've got garlic. In the back row, my cucumbers are just taken off. I've got some peas growing. Over here we got tomatoes, scallopini, radishes, beets, fennel, scallions, melon. Oh, this little guy here seems to have tipped over. Oh, we're gonna have to tie him up because he's getting a little too tall and lanky. Reaching up for the sky, reaching up to the lights. But this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing to start our journey towards being a little more self-sufficient, a little healthier, a little happier, a little more stress-free. I've got another channel called Scatterbrains. Scatter, S-C-A-D-D. E-R-B-R-A-I-N-Z. Not scatter with an A-T-T, but scatter with an A-D-D. And I would really like it if all you loyal followers could subscribe to that channel as well. I'll leave it down in the bio below, the proper spelling of it. If you spell it with an A-T-T, obviously you're going to get some other stuff that's not me, but on this channel, the Scatterbrains channel, we're going to be doing some vlogs on the steps that we're going to be taking every day from this point until the point that we get to our acreage next year, and all the things we're doing to get there and to live a healthier and happier life and a simpler life. Eventually, you know, to be a lot more independent than we are here. No tie-ins to electricity, paying the big man the big bucks, tie-ins to water. We can do that all ourselves. We don't need to pay hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month. I want the wood stove. I want to cook on that wood stove. I want to heat with that wood stove. I want to chop my own trees and create the heat that we need and the fire that we need naturally. Free-range chickens, gardens, greenhouses, pigs, goats, fresh milk every day. That's where we're headed. So I would really, really, really sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to my other channel, Scatterbrains. Like I said, down below I'll have the proper spelling of it, S-C-A-D-D-E-R-B-R-A-I-N-Z. I'd love it if you guys would follow me on that journey as well. I'm not going to stop making videos on cigars. I'm going to keep doing those, but I'm also going to be doing some videos on my new journey, our new journey, and our path towards our homestead in the country, living the dream, living the life on the farm, on the acreage. Now we're going to be bringing everything that we have left with us. we've purged a lot in this house. We've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, a lot of junk that we've collected over the years. And when we went through it, we realized we didn't need all this crap. We're gonna live a simpler life, a healthier life, a life where the kids can run outside and go climb a tree, go make a tree house, go play with the chickens, go play with the ducks, go play with the pigs, and they could keep running and running and running and burning energy until the cows come home, no pun intended. Might get a couple of those too. But they can go and go and go, and on 10, 15, 20 acres of land, I could see them. You know, here, I gotta worry about them crossing right in front of my house, crossing the street, worried about them getting hit by a car, worried about strangers and pedophiles and just garbage people. Not saying that everybody around here is garbage people, but it's my kids first. So we want to make a change in our lifestyle, a healthier choice, a healthier change. When I spoke about this vision or this dream, which I've been dreaming about for years, to some friends and family, they pretty much all told me the same thing. You're crazy. How's a city slicker like you gonna make it out in the bush? Well, I'll tell you, our family, our family's families for generations upon generations have lived that lifestyle, have lived longer, have lived healthier, and stress-free, not being tied down to what this society is producing for us right now. All this crazy nonsense. We don't need any of it. They think I'm crazy. They're used to getting their food cooked or warmed up by the push of a button. Need water, need ice. Press the button on the refrigerator, you get what you want. God forbid something happens where there's no power, no water. A lot of these people would be screwed. But I'm working towards a more sustainable, more self-sufficient life. Not having to depend on what this world, what this society tells me I need to depend on, like their electricity and their water and their food full of chemical, pesticide, hormones. I'm done with it. I want it no longer. I want to live well, I want to live happy, and I'm super, super excited for our journey to come. You know, sometimes in life, you gotta give a little to get a little. And I've given enough. So it's time for me to get a little happier, get a little more relaxed, not have to work 50, 60 hours a week to pay the man when I can sell my eggs, sell my chickens, sell my rabbits, sell my fresh produce, fill up the freezer with some wild game, maybe a couple of nice deer in there, maybe a moose, chickens, rabbits. I want it all the natural way. Now guys, I'm definitely not trying to push this lifestyle onto anyone. Everybody has a choice to make in life. Everybody wants their own thing. Some people are really comfortable knowing that at the flick of a switch or the press of a button, they can get light, they can warm up their food. I've switched over my mentality of hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. This country, your country, this planet, this world, it's not heading in a good direction right now. So we're gonna avoid all that stuff. and we're gonna get out into the big, beautiful world, that big, beautiful part of nature that we haven't seen in probably forever for some of us. Some of us enjoy heading out, camping, hikes, nature walks, but only when the weather's good, or only when we have time, or only when we have, when it's convenient, or only when our bosses will let us have a little bit of free time. Well, you know what? We need to make our own free time. We need to choose when we work, when we want to work. And that all has to do with how much debt we incurred, right? It's so easy to make good money in the city. But with good money comes, a lot of other stuff, a lot of crap that you really don't need in your life to make you happy. It doesn't really make you happy. I used to have a garage full of toys. Corvette, Ducati, boats, campers, quads, you name it, I had it. But I was working so much that I never enjoyed those things. I never enjoyed them. They were brand new. And they stayed brand new until I sold them. I'm done. I'm out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And please, please, I'm asking you one more time, if you could please subscribe to my channel, that would be fantastic. Scatterbrains, I'll leave it in the bio down below. Let me know what you think. If you like it, hit the like button. Slap the like button, like my daughter would say. If you have any comments, any questions, please leave them below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. But I want you guys who have been following my cigar journey and my, walk-in humidor build and this crazy house I have over here, I want you guys to watch our journey towards our homestead, towards better living. So if you're interested and you want to see some cool stuff, Scatterbrains it is. Thanks for watching, guys.